center line of his spine as possible. Same thing, turn this way. Same thing when I go ankle lace. So, when we start ankle lacing here, just the basic movement is I want to plant my shoulder below his butt cheek, right where that little wedge is. Okay, right in the top of his hamstring. What I'm trying to do is pin his hips to the mat. Pin his hips to the mat. Right here, and then I'm attacking the knees, or attacking the legs above the knee. A lot of us, times we do this kind of stuff here. And this is basic, but quality opponent again. We're not going to beat him here. He's too good for that. So I attack above the knees here, and look at my elbows. I'm scooping my elbows, I drive forward, and I walk the knees together. Now once the knees are together, I scoop, and now I roll. Right? Roll. Another trick question. I'm not going that way. I'm driving forward, always at 1 or 2 o'clock if I'm going over the right shoulder, or 10 or 11 o'clock if I'm going over left. Forward. Keeps the pedal to the metal, right? So, once I cross the knees here, I scoop with my bottom leg, and then my trail leg. Watch here. See how I scoop there? That just locks me in. Now look how shallow my wrist is. See that? That's all I need. That's all I need. It's like tire iron. I'm going to pry it over. As long as I keep my shoulder planted and drive. A lot of times we have it won. I got him beat right here. Trying to do that, he goes knees wide, walk back into me, hip down, and that becomes hard again. Okay, so for right now, what we're going to do is once the knees come together, I'm going to shoot that hand right through, and once I get my wrist across the bar knee, I'm going forward. I'm going forward, and now I'm going to run my feet all the way through. Here, drive, right there, scoop, drive forward, all the way through. See how I got deeper as I went? That's what I'm going to do, okay? Driving through, critically important, not only for my initial score, but to prevent his defense, limp leg, any kind of other stuff, but also for my recovery and second hold, right? I want strings of holds, points and points. So, what you see a lot is we do this. Roll here. Not very good. Okay? It's not what I want. When it gets hard here and I'm trying to go and he's fighting out hard, this ain't going to get it. Drive through that position. So program your body. Again, most of them run all the way through until you recover and put yourself in position for the follow-up turn. All right? Any questions? Basic, very basic, simple ankle lace. Shoulder below the butt. Squeeze the knees together with my elbows. Drive. Got it? Got it?
Got it.
And one of the things that we talk about is crossing at the knees. Okay, I'm trying to lace the guy's knees, not the ankles. I maybe will end up at the ankles after I come through. But something that we do a lot of times is we get about halfway there. We get the guy, I got his hips planted, and I go here, and then all of a sudden I start doing this, reaching down. See this? Okay, this is a problem. It's called cheating the lock. Cheating the lock. Now this guy who's a quality opponent, he wants to get his knees wide and his butt back, right? Sit back into me. Or how many of us know limp leg defense? Okay? Where you actually go with the turn a little bit. If he's trying to go that way, I go here, pull my bottom leg to my chest. If I cheat lock, I'm handing him limp leg defense. I'm handing it to him. Okay? So when I get to here, I can't start reaching down. I'm gonna lose it. And again, I'm too stingy for that, right? No way! This guy doesn't get that. He don't get the chance. Keep my foot on the throttle here. So the other piece of that is when I start reaching, I lose pressure. Instead of planting his hips like I should, I start reaching back and looking here, which only helps me. So, I'm gonna drive forward, walk the knees together, here. See, as I go, this is what I want, is I want my wrist right there. Now, very simply, really, really oversimplified, like a pry bar. Again, as long as I keep prying, he's going. If I let off pressure, he has a chance. I'm not giving him chances. So, I gotta keep moving forward, and I will fish this arm deeper and wrap it as I go. But I need to recognize, as soon as my wrist gets in there, my hand, not my hand, my hand's bendable. My wrist, not bendable. Once my wrist gets in there, he is done. He's cooked. Over. Stick a fork in. Right here. I'm going. I'm scoring points. I'm winning national titles. I'm winning gold medals at world. Oh. Second one. Now I'm just making it fun. Now I get back to my feet, it's 5-0. Really, it's probably going to be 6-0. Make it easy for yourself, right? Okay, so we're going to go back out. Knees, knees, knees. Shoot this wrist right here, and then run. Run through all the way back up to your feet. Any questions there, coaches? All right, let's go. Hustle. And sometimes, for me, this works better, but either, to me, it's personal preference, which you make work. Okay, if I want to lace and I want to attack left leg, so I'm going right, I'm going to kneel on this. And a lot of times, we get there right here. And the guy will let me do it. See that? He don't even care right now. I'm just kind of sneaking up on him here. Now he can't get that leg out. I sit on it. He can pull that leg to his chest. Go ahead. This one. He pulls this one up, fine. I'll grab his ankle and plant my shoulder below his butt and fish it out of there. I don't fish it out by pulling. I pull and drive with my legs. Leg muscles here. Right there. I fish it out. Now this leg's trapped. It's pinned. I scoop above the knee. And now I'll actually use this foot like a hand, and I'll actually hand it to my other, boom, right there. He's gone. Okay? So then we're going to go to our roll. So I want to work on that, trapping this leg by kneeling on it. Okay? And I'm going to add it. The second thing is after our initial turn. We're going to roll once. When we come back up, I want to come up here, and I'm going to table it up. So I'm here, I roll, boom, I come back up, and I table it up. See that? Look where his heels are. Deep in my armpit. Not loose and sloppy. Clamping, clamping. Squeeze. Squeeze your elbows to your ribs. It's a big, big part of wrestling. So when I come up, that's why I need to drive up. Here, now I keep weight forward. Now it's just fun. I already won the period, it's 3-0. There's no way he's coming back on me. It looks silly. End the period and win the second period right now. He's so scared. He's like, man, I just soon get pinned and get out of here. So go home and work on stuff and come back. Okay? Let's help him out. Send him home. All right, let's go. Here, sometimes it's real hard to, I can horsepower it out, and we do a lot. But another thing I can do is push weight forward, table it up right here. Now, I'm just gonna go to like a cartwheel type finish. But very important, when I cartwheel over, I fold my hand and I don't flop. Down. elbow, shoulder hitting the mat. I want to keep his feet off the mat as much as possible. So once maybe I drive through, or I come up, here, I keep that weight, I'm pushing his hips forward. Maybe I'll even stand up to my feet. Cartwheel, I post, I keep my head off the mat, and I hop over, and I'm gonna scoop. Just like I've scooped right here, scooping his feet. I'm gonna try to do that once I jump across. Right there. I don't let him get sloppy down here. It's very easy to do this. And miss the third turn or second turn or whatever. I want to keep them. Okay, so when I hop across, I may elevate a little bit as I'm going, and then I clamp her back down. Okay, got it? Got it? Let's go right. I start working on left leg and pick it up and go this way over and want to roll in that way. Okay, and when I do that, this guy, pretty smart guy again, pretty good wrestler, he pulls this other knee way up under his chest, takes it away from him. Okay, so I go here, and then pretty soon that knee's gone. All right, now I got to elevate, and there's things I can do here, and we'll get to them. But one of the first things that we've already covered is just this. Just trap it. I trap it. He can pull that one up. It's hard, but it's not as hard. It's harder the other way around. It's harder if I have this leg isolated and that leg's under. This one's harder to go get. Okay? And sometimes when you get here even, I'll do this. Switch my head to the other side. Legs the other way. You can figure that out. But we get here and this guy pulls this knee way up under his chest. I isolate this leg and that leg's way up there. What am I going to do? Okay? And just reaching over here, reaching up here, it's going to be hard to do. Real hard. Okay? And if I grab a knee here, if I'm long enough to do that, which I'm not, this guy grabs my fingers, pulls them up. Yeah, up and off. Like that. Or he'll just pull up his leg like that, hold him out here. He took all my power and then he took my hand. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to keep this shoulder, again, planted in his butt, probably one of the most critical aspects of an ankle release or gut wrench. And I'm going to elevate. I'm going to keep going forward and in. Now see this? Now I'm posting on top and trapping, catching his ankle like here. Hand on the laces, hand on the heel. We're here. This leg, I have to keep it tight, and I'm trapping it between my rib cage and my thigh, right my hip, right here. Even my elbow, down here like this. Again, using my elbow like a hand. And here, now I got the shoulder planted, and I'm gonna drive forward, stand him up on his knee. Okay, if he won't go, if he's really super strong, I'm just gonna pick him up and set that knee down. Now, right here, I'm gonna come off the heel, the ankle, to the knee, and I'm gonna drive forward, right into my position. Okay? See that? So, he's got knee under his chest on the opposite side, and I'm either gonna drive forward until I get it, scoop. Again, look where this hand goes. I'm choking up his leg like I choke up a baseball bat, and I always work to above the knee. Now, look where it is. It's over. See that? Shoot the wrist, drive. And if he's really stubborn, and he's just holding it here and strong, I'm going to lift his whole body, his whole hips and everything. Right here, strong. Boom, right there. As soon as that knee touches me, foot's on the gas, I'm going forward. All right? Any questions there? Let's go. Check all of our technique by those fundamentals. We're going to be pretty well off. And then we can tweak and work on and figure out between us and our good partners and us and our good coaches, figure the rest of it out. I'm about ready to go upstairs and just come to blows with them boxes. How about you guys? Once and for all. So next position, next option up here. I did have a question. Guy tripods up. Guy tripods up, and I'm going here. Can I do this? Yeah, I can do that. I think it's okay. But again, it's small variation of what we've already done. Another one though here is I'm driving up. I get his hips up, and then I'm just going to do like a snap down. I'm going to snap, and as I snap, I'm going to throw this leg. I'm going to throw his leg down, just like I was snapping a front headlock. Right here. And as I snap front headlocks, and I throw this arm to catch his head, I'm going to do the same thing on this leg. At the same time, I'm going to clear this leg of mine in the same way that I clear my feet on a front headlock, so a guy doesn't dive in and attack my feet. Same thing here. In and up with my hips. I get momentum going forward. He's trying to crawl forward to keep up with it. Wham! Right there. I snap, and at the same time I snap, I shoot. So it's right here. It's in and up. Boom! I snap it here, and then I'm gone. As soon as I snap it and I feel that leg clear, this leg comes back up. Boom, and I'm either up to my feet in, or I'm driving forward in a conventional turn. So, here, right there. I get him up, boom. I create a little momentum. He's trying to get away, and I steal his momentum.
Hey, this is real common in wrestling, and it was real common I watched at the NCAA tournament. Some of you guys in our Big Brother program here, you're going to know this is true. When you're wrestling guys, a lot of guys like to collar tie and control the collar tie. Let it be heavy, you're pulling on your head. A left collar tie or a right collar tie. If I'm wrestling Ryan, he can't let me spend a minute and a half of a period controlling him in the collar tie. So there's a chunk of different ways to get out of a collar tie, but without teaching all those today, I just want to give you three. Our older guys know this, but just for you guys, quick teaching moment. Whatever side of collar tie, say he's got a right collar tie right here, there's three different ways I can clear this. I can punch with my outside hand, opposite hand from the collar tie, I can punch, create a little space, and then I bring my inside hand back inside. Now I have this opposite. Right? It's the other side, same thing. Here, I'm just going to punch, create a little space, circle to the punch, couple steps, get my hand back inside. I need that punch with just a little space to get my hand back inside. If I don't punch, and I just doesn't work. Punch, circle, hand back inside. That's one way. Second way, collar timing here, I can level change, drop my butt, level change, I'm going to pass this elbow, my forehead follows the elbow, and I'm looking for either high speed, or I can catch a single kick to the other side. Okay? Third way, I use my outside hand, I'm going to punch, open this up right here, punch, and throw my hook. Punch, hook. So he's collar timing, right here I'm just going to punch, and then throw my hook, and immediately I'm circling to my hook, looking for my offense right here. Alright? So, outside in punches, circle to the punch, hand back inside. Elbow pass, head, falls the elbow, looking for offense. Or just clearing if that's all it takes. Or a punch hook. Any questions on that? Being your partner, it's going to take turns. He goes for a little bit and I go. So if I'm guarding him, I may come out and just sting him with one, he's got to clear it. I'm going to come back, see if he wants to do that. He is not going to let me control him in collar tie. Alright? Let's go work on loud two by. So 1, 2.
The way I approach my ankle picks, it really all depends on his lead leg. Because usually that's the easiest one to attack. So if you say he's leading the right leg lead, I'll feel comfortable tying up either way. I try to come in here, and I'll collar tie with this hand, because this hand's kind of protecting my lead leg here. And then I'll fill him out here. I can get an ankle pick straight off of here, especially if he lets me stay forehead to forehead. If I get here, probably not going to be able to hit this one. But as long as I'm forehead to forehead, I'm going to pull his head down. I don't want to pull it to me. I don't want to push away. I want to pull it straight down. So right here, pull it straight down, and I drop with him, so I'm right here in his ankle. Now when he pops his head up, I let his head come up, and I follow it into either a single, or a lot of times I'll be able to come pull it up. So that one's right here, forehead to forehead, pop. catch.
Nice.
I can also do the cross one. Same thing, leading right leg lead. I come here. This time I'm gonna kind of change my feet a little bit. And I'm gonna drop this one. So I'm leading right leg lead. When I go for the ankle pick, I change my feet. I basically just bring my trail leg up, parallel to my lead leg, and I drop this one back, pull his head down and drop.
Nice.
Drop right here too. I can either throw it through or finish.
Show the one you do off the clamp.
Yep. If he collar ties me, say what we'll move to his left leg. A lot of times they collar tie right there. That's what they want. This one I'm going to pass the arm to that leg. I set up for this one. As I overhook, I pull it down to the. What that does is that puts all its weight on its feet, and it makes it easy for me to pass. So I'm here. I come over, pull, and he steps right into it. This hand comes. Once I pass that ankle, this hand comes.
One more time.
Now I'm looking for the double. So here he collar ties, pull it down, driving it to. I come back up, push it across.
Will you block first to make contact? Will you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Always when I can, kind of keep that safe distance right here. If I get in too close, he pulls my elbows in, I'm stuck, or he's going to be shooting. So I try to keep it right about here. Pull.
Start on your knees. Guys got a front headlock. You can start, in a pretty bad spot. And you got to get your knees underneath here. My knees come under me, so my body, my back, my chest, my head is strong. I can't do it this way. Okay, so if I get there, a lot of us do this. We want to tripod up and just pull backwards. Front headlock, minister. Alright, so. And again, I'm just touching on it real generally. There's a lot of different techniques and specific things. Sucker drag, fireman's carry, ducks, that you can go to as you're clearing this position. But it's super important that number one priority is to clear it. Okay? And what I mean by that is I don't want to get halfway through and then dive back into some trouble. Okay? I got to clear it all the way out, definitely before I go to offense. Okay? So, I like this kind of stuff. I like coming here and drag, slap back, sucker drag. Or, coming up here and this kind of thing. But those things come by me forcing the fundamental and breaking the position, clearing it. If he's still got a big, tight lock on my head, I can't go diving in anything, I'm going to choke out. Right? So just be aware of that. And there will be offense. As I clear this, a lot of times, I might come up to something like this. Or I might come into my 2-on-1. Or whatever else you guys do. And I think that's good. But the overriding priority is clear the position, beat the position, and get back to wrestling where you belong. Okay? Alright, so next thing here is again just facing my opponent, learning how to wrestle from my knees. So I've shot, I think we're going to start right here. I'm going to lean on him, like this. Stand up. I'm going to lean on him, and he's going to snap me down and try to go behind, and I'm going to go here. Okay? I got to square, I got to get my head up first. When I'm here, I can't start doing this stuff. This is what we see a lot. This, or this, or this, that. That plays in his favor. So as I get snapped here, I get my hips under me and my head up and recover. Okay, just like our knockout drill. Sprawl. I circle back up. It's kind of the same thing. Alright, so I want this guy, it's not super hard, just about like Jared's doing. Get my hips under me and my head up and square facing. And he can give me a little bit of feel. If he can get to my leg, you know, where he's around my head, something like this, it's not a done deal. I can still square. Okay? But starting in this position, he snaps me, boom. Now I gotta wrestle. Now I gotta wrestle up to my feet. Head up first and then all the way up to here. Hips under me. Agile, balanced, strong. Okay? So, hands and knees here. I gotta go, and he's running this way, I gotta go forward and up. Hips under me.
This way.
Two reasons.
Go
One,
backwards.
first and foremost is it's stronger position. Just stronger. It helps me, it aids me in bringing my hips under me because they're going this way. Okay? And I'm being offensive minded, at least. Attacking my way back to good resting position where I belong. Secondly, is if we try to clear out and go backwards, just a human instinct is to do this. Okay? I clear my feet back, my butt goes right in the air, my head goes down. And that just benefits a guy who's trying to front him up. Or run behind you, or whatever. So, we're going to go back out and do this again a little bit, but just be aware, when I go down here, I might get a knee off of that. I'm bringing my hips under me, and I'm going in and up, forward and up. Okay? Go ahead.
Standard for yourself.
I'm going to start right here.
Losing going to be
He's going to do the same thing.
making a decision. I'm
He's
not
got
going
to
to
get
lose
his
this
head
one.
up, his hips under him.
To anybody, I'm
And
just not
square.
going to
I'm
lose.
not going to be running here. Right there. I'm not doing it super hard. Not using my hands a whole lot. But we end up in this position a lot. Okay, whether we shot single leg and we end up right here, and then usually we tripod up. Our butt goes in the air. We hand guys stay down. Or we stay on our knees and climb up and pull, right? You want to hang on to this leg? Same thing. You're handing me a takedown. So
Head and
right
hips
here,
are there.
we got to be able to
See where
wrestle.
his head and hips are.
We got to be able to wrestle. And it's all about getting your hips under you, your head up. Right there. That's what I want, right there. Okay? So, top guy, you're being a good partner, you're giving him a little bit of a feel, making him do the right things. Bottom guy, you're starting in worst case scenario on your face, like this. You know, you can start with the leg, you can start without the leg. When you start with the leg, here's something that might have never occurred to you. A lot of times we hang on to it, right? I got the leg, why would I let go? But we hang on to our death, meaning that we do this. Guys going around behind me, I hang on, hang on. When the best thing for me might have been to let go of that leg and get the crap out of there. Okay? Might have to let go. In my hands at least. Get my head up, square my hips, square, face my opponent, right? Facing. When I'm thinking offensively, we're always talking about looking at our opponent's hips, right? If I'm down here hanging on this leg, I might be looking at him, but I'm pointing this way. So don't hang on here until I'm dead in the water. There'll be more offense there if you wrestle. If you wrestle to good position, you can get yourself back in this. All right, job is to get his head up and face him. Okay, so I'm gonna go, as soon as I go, he goes. I'm gonna go back the other way, change directions a little bit. You know, that's it. That's perfect. I'm gonna go here and here. Right there, a little bit, back and forth. Back and forth. A little bit of a spar, maybe 60–70%. I'm working pretty hard there. If I can score, I'll score. But this guy, his job is to get off his face base and get to a mobile position. Okay? Where I can wrestle. This, I can't wrestle. Okay? Fight your instincts. Fight what you already do. Okay? Some of us, this program, we've been doing it for 15 years without losing. So I want to do this. Can't let it happen. Stand here. I got to keep that guy in front of me. When I get to my feet, then I can go back to my feet. Alright? So stuff, this is an everyday, all the time type of thing. So today is a reminder for me, but you guys have to remind yourself every day in practice. Because this will happen, right? All of us get it. Number one, it's attitude. It's about being just a stingy SOB and scrappy as can be. I hit my knees and keep my eyes up, keep my head up, and face the guy. Stingy. And not letting him get an easy go behind. Points are way too hard to come by to just let a guy have a freebie, right? 1 point. 1 point. Difference between gold medal and no gold medal. 1 point in the first round, right? Barber match. Difference between gold medal and no medal. J.L. Sanderson, last year's world champions. First round. 1 point match. That guy wins the gold. Guaranteed. That guy's stroke right now for 1 point. Right? Okay, so for the next 15, 20 minutes, you're on your own. For about 9:15, wherever you want, your own drill, whatever you need. Remember your areas of concentration. Focusing 90% on your best stuff, your offense, maybe 10% on defense, or work on your opponents, and then get where you guys need to be. You're going to 9:30, 11:30, or whatever. Feel free to do that. I'll be around. So.